Starting with number 20, Gary Wilson, after missing a straightforward red, succumbs to frustration and strikes an unauthorized shot, creating disarray on the table.
He'd love to get that red away from the black area. Oh, he's missing. Oh dear, wow, he'll be fine for this. He was 25 points behind, more than enough points on the table to still win the frame.
Moving on to number 19, Ronnie O'Sullivan bumped his head on the table's edge and theatrically waved his cue like a sword after missing an easy black.
Ooh, just flicked the jaw, goodness. Just caught the first choice, absolutely fuming.
Yeah, but meanwhile, this was the miss on the black from O'Sullivan. And you can see how annoyed he was there.
Even crazier at number 18, Elliot Slessor's temper flares as he sends the ball flying off the table following a misjudged shot. For number 17, after Judd Trump's missed red, he impulsively played an illegal shot, moving other balls and earning a foul, inadvertently gifting the frame to Carrington.
Frame conceded. Stuart Carrington saved the match.
Diving into number 16, we witness a rare outburst from Jimmy White. A missed easy green causes a flare of anger, leading him to toss the rest.
Jimmy White.
Shifting gears to number 15, the ever-unpredictable Ronnie shows his fiery side. After missing a seemingly simple red, his frustration peaks as he fiercely strikes the table with his cue.
Oh, he's missed it. Oh. That's a couple of little things that's happened this evening, and we haven't seen this for quite some time, but he is disgusted with himself. But he could have damaged the cue the way he hit that on the table there. White open mouth since we've seen Ronnie react like that.
Taking a turn at number 14, Stephen Maguire's anger gets the better of him. After missing a crucial black against Barry Hawkins, he vents out by dramatically swinging his cue upwards.
Big black this. No. I know.
Steve Maguire, what?
But that's the Crucible Theatre, as we were saying before, wasn't it? He wanted to get down and play it, but he had to wait so long.
Just didn't cue it properly, did he?
No, and he was hampered slightly by the...
Sliding into number 13, John Higgins lets the pressure show. After misplacing the brown, he impulsively grabs the blue ball and flings it across the table.
John Higgins from Kansas City.
At number 12, a flustered Ding, after misplacing the blue, couldn't contain his frustration and repeatedly bumped his head on the table.
Ding Junhui. One.
Well, I suppose it happens to every player. They just sort of think they're over the line, lose their concentration, and that won't help. Painkillers, please. Table 1.
Yeah, there's only one winner on that.
Rolling into number 11, Stuart Bingham is clearly disrupted by a cell phone ringing from the audience. Following a missed shot, he gives a pointed thumbs up to the inconsiderate spectator.
Fast snooker by any stretch. So we get another.
Can you please make sure your phones are on silent? Thank you. Stuart Bingham, 22.
Well, Stuart's showing his frustration at the phone that rang.
Do you want to win a cue signed by this snooker legend? To enter, subscribe to our channel, like the video, and drop a comment with which part of this video was your favorite moment. Moving on to number 10, Ronnie O'Sullivan's fleeting patience is evident when he tosses the rest after botching an easy green.
Well, he'd be absolutely enraged.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, fast picture.
Absolutely enraged. You could sense it.
Moving on to number 9, Gary Wilson, after missing an easy black, let out his frustration by knocking balls around in a unique way. Moving on to number 8, Mark Williams, after failing to pot an easy blue, lets his temper show by giving the snooker table a sharp slap.
Go for it, and you're going to make it count. Ooh, slap on the table. He hit the red well, but what he
65.
failed to do was hit it with a bit more pace. And he realised that straight away when the cue ball stopped.
Diving into number 7, John Higgins, in a bout of frustration against Ronnie, forcefully hit his cue on the ground when the game didn't go as planned. On to number 6. Stevens, after missing a simple red, couldn't hold back his anger and landed punches on the table.
Matthew Stevens, 60.
Moving to number 5, Gary Wilson couldn't contain his frustration over Petrov's frequent bathroom trips. But when Petrov pulled off a stunning snooker, Wilson's anger peaked, resulting in him throwing his cue in dismay.
He's been the first frame. He's been the first frame after the interval. And he just went there again now. He doesn't need the title.
Rising to number 4, Ronnie O'Sullivan's miss on the red leads to a burst of anger as he aggressively snaps his cue against the table.
Sullivan, swap.
Shifting to number 3, Stephen Maguire's missed shot leads to a moment of sheer frustration as he dramatically swings his cue in disappointment.
Steve Maguire, 28.
Climbing to number 2, after Dale's missed red, he slams his hand on the table and tosses his chalk while heading back to his seat.
Dominic Dale, 44.
Finally,
down came the fist.
Ronnie O'Sullivan punches the table after missing an ostensibly easy pink.
No, it always looked.
Wow, look at that.
Sullivan, no.
What a reaction. Down came the fist.
For more snooker videos, click on the screen right now.